you dream you had a guardian angel? Would you have believed had you known or been told you had a guardian angel to watch over you till the days were through, each night to whisper in your dreams to you? It's not a fantasy, it's true. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. So hold out your hand and I'll be your angel. Come into my arms and I'll be your angel. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be your angel.
My name's Cora Byrne, it's my husband Tony, 3 children, Keela who's 9, Billy who passed away in March, he was nearly 6, and Ruby who's 2. He was born with Pallister-Killian syndrome. It's a very rare chromosome disorder, so there's around 300 in the world, and he was one of 3 in Ireland. It's chromosome 12. He's got 4 short arms instead of a normal person would have 2 short arms, and basically it manifests itself like severe physical, like very low muscle tone and very slow development mentally. Basically a baby, really. Their muscle tone like affects, obviously they can't, a lot of them don't walk, don't talk, have problems swallowing, breathing, heart, everything nearly is a muscle. So all that is affected. And also seizures are another thing, they get seizures and just a bit of everything really, but very happy, they're very happy kids.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like a very dismal,
Yeah.
a dismal thing, but it wasn't. He could, he could interact, he could smile and laugh and have fun and everything, but just physically he wasn't able to do anything really.
He would have been a child for life.
Yeah.
He would have had it for life, yeah. Definitely.
You had to liquidise his food and stuff, and he was one of the lucky ones that could actually swallow, because most of them can't. Most of them are tube fed.
When Billy was 1 or 2, it was it was business as usual really. I mean, he was small enough to manoeuvre around logistically, we'd say, as a child and as a family. But I suppose the problems then kind of start to manifest when he kind of was age 3, and we kind of identified again that going on a plane became an issue. As Cora said, Billy had no trunk support, from a disability point of view, and so that meant, over the age of 2, he had to sit in his own seat on the plane, so this posed the problem. So I mean,
We'd bring car seats.
We'd bring car seats. One of the issues we had then was kind of starting to having to bring more equipment. So I suppose the experience there was that it was getting just harder to move the guy around. So then we decided, I suppose, to holiday closer to home after that. And what came of that then was that, we once we went away locally, we kind of discovered that yes, we can move him by road a lot easier with all his equipment and everything that comes with him. But the problem then in hand lay that, once we got to where we were going, like everywhere in Ireland, unfortunately, if you're not affected with a child with a rare condition, I suppose through ignorance, not purposely through ignorance, but through ignorance, you just don't really see the needs that this child needs. So no matter where you went, whether it's in town here locally or anywhere in Ireland, there is accessibility. There's a wheelchair ramp and there's a wheelchair toilet and that, but that's where it stops. So we were kind of trying to figure out how in the name of God, when he gets bigger, do we kind of get him into a swimming pool? How do we even get him into a bath to change in some of these facilities? Because, as I say, apart from the accessibility end of it, that's really where it stopped. The Billy Byrne charity, I suppose, was born out of our own personal experience. I suppose how it came about was that we identified that there's a huge need for a facility or a theme park that kind of caters for not for children with special needs, but for families with children with special needs, and that's kind of really the key thing. It's about more inclusion as opposed to accessibility. That's really where the charity is kind of stemmed from. Yeah.
Swings and slides.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
just sitting on.
Yeah.
You know, so Kilo's having a great old time, but poor Billy was sitting on my lap or sitting in a buggy,
Yeah.
watching the world go by. Well, there's nothing for him to do. You know, you bring him into a pool, which the temperature wouldn't be great, maybe cold, and you bring him in, just give him a dip for something to do, and you know, you could only keep him in for 5 minutes because he doesn't move, therefore he's getting freezing, and he's not enjoying it, so you have to whip him back out again. So,
Yeah, but
that sort of
and
things.
equally, I suppose, you know, from a sibling to sibling point of view, you know, the only interaction would be, as Cora said, that Keelan would come over and kind of, how are you? But you know, there was never any interaction, you know. Not for the want of trying, but
Well, we
unfortunately,
couldn't play together,
there's
that's what
patients
you're
weren't there in order to allow that, you know. So, as a family, we couldn't do one specific thing together, really, apart from the pool, as Cora said. But that's kind of dip in and dip out, you know. Then it kind of stopped after that, you know. So. Well, what the Billy Byrne National Charity aims to do is obviously build the facility known as Billy's World, for the purpose of, as I said, you know, it's for families with children with special needs, not children with special needs, and the onus has to be on the family. So what we want to try to achieve is that when a family, at one stage of the year, please God, can take a break away, that they can come to a facility that they feel it's home from home, that you don't have to kind of, you know, bring truckloads of equipment with them, that the place is kitted out to the best of the ability for the child that's coming, and to make the family's holiday as smooth as possible. Allowing them, I suppose, to kind of, again, sibling to sibling, you know, parent to child, that everybody can kind of join in on whatever activities that's within the facility. I mean, we the main aim, I suppose, on the facility is to kind of have a lot of sensory equipment, because these children, you know, it's all about senses. So whether it's a sensory hedge maze, even down to a pet farm, so that the pet farm has kind of touch, feel, sound stuff. And equally, the real key goal for me with this park, and this is the real key thing, is that, you know, there's some fantastic charities out there, and there's some fantastic buildings and some fantastic everything, but the one thing that does not is that all these charities and the sites which they sit on, they're all very clinical, they're all very school feel, HSE feel, respite feel. You know, you need to go to somewhere that it feels like you're on a holiday as a family. It's just that some of the adaptations are kind of hidden and some of them aren't. But it's important that we'd say our regular children can equally feel that they're having a holiday and they're not gone to somewhere that belongs to their brother or sister that has a disability. And that's really the key thing, that's the key goal. What's needed to make this reality is, first and foremost, I suppose, is people. What comes with people is goodwill, is fundraising, is volunteers, it's materials. I mean, I will never, or the team behind Billy's World will never build this park. What's really needed is people to build this park, and it's going to take. Yes, it's going to take 5 million, which sounds like a big figure. It'll be done over a phased period, but over the bigger schemes of things, it's not a big figure. You know, it is a very achievable figure, and but as I say, without people getting in behind it, without volunteers getting in behind it, without even the corporate world getting in behind it, you know, and it's not all about giving you money. It can be given in services, it can be given in materials, it can be given in man hours, really whatever it is in order to get the thing off the ground. But it's about people. People can help this happen. I mean, obviously, unfortunately, is you know, we need money to build this project, and there's various ways of doing that. The website is a fantastic shop window to go in and have a look, and what's up there is there's an A to Z of fundraising ideas, and it caters for all ages and all sorts of activities, whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's jump out of a plane, whether it's run a marathon, whether it's just play a game of bingo. All these things help, and collectively, pennies do make the pounds. So the more people, I suppose, the biggest thing about what has to happen in order for that is awareness. So, you know, we have a night like we'd say, any fundraising night or a function night is about people going away from that and spreading the word and trying to get other people to get in on it. Because as I say, it's not all about coming up and giving us substantial thousands of pounds, because everything will come together eventually itself. But You know, I mean, the apart from the website, you know, we have our HQ now in Carrigan-Shannon there on Library Court. You know, pop in. We're willing to sit down and have a chat and help out in any way with a support pack, whatever it is that you need to do, and you know, just to get the fundraising off the ground. I'd like to, at this point, just thank everybody that's helped us get this far in the project. I mean, the project is 2 years in research, and there's been an awful lot of people put in an awful lot of man hours, even expense at their own cost in order to get it to this point. As I say, this project, I mean, for us, obviously, was based on experience, and for us, we, you know, Billy has passed now, but we still feel that there's thousands and thousands of families that can benefit from something like this. So I'm going to thank you now for what you've done before, and I'd like to thank you for what you're going to do for the next few years. And just please, 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 please get in behind this charity. This is something that's needed, and this is something that will never be built unless people stand up and take the challenge on board. I'm willing to do it for no other reason than I went through the experience with my own son, and who has since passed, but I'm willing to give the next section of my life to thousands and thousands of families, but I need help, and I need people to get in behind it, and I need people to put the best foot forward with me as the journey goes down the road.
Now my time has come, I promise I'll come back as your guardian angel. Listen to the wind and you'll know I am near as your guardian angel. Just say my name and remember how we loved, we cried and we laughed so loud. The dreams we had still live on in you. The days I held your hand until you